I just wanted to speak to the brand custodians who are listening, the brand managers out there, the creatives out there, and everyone's working from home right now, and the creative process in an unconventional workspace is not what you're used to. I mean, in the office, you're expected to do some things by a certain time. You've got deadlines, you've got things you've got to do, and you've got people watching you. At home, you've got nobody watching you. So I know a lot of creative people get a lot of inspiration from what they watch. I mean, their own entertainment. So I just wanted to advise people, man, try and if you're a storyteller for a brand, try and use your entertainment as research as well. Yeah, watch or consume entertainment that inspires you to tell better stories. um, I don't know what, personally, my own creative process hasn't really suffered because I've worked from home for a while now. But the things that work for me sometimes is just like having, if you've got some space in your house, maybe get a separate room or just a separate space where you just do your creative work and nothing else around there. You know, it's kind of like a meditation space that works for me. Different things work for different people. But another thing I wanted to add, not even add, but reiterate, is that our client's primary objective, this again is to the brand custodians. Our client's primary objective right now is still sales. They want to connect with their audiences. And this is where social media is important and all. They want to connect with their audiences, but with a view to selling more at the end of the day. So again, look for concepts that support both the engagement as well as the sales. Never don't like. I know we're in the middle of a crisis, but there is a balance. I mean, this is why we have creative people in this industry. There is a balance. I mean, there's a way to actually get your client the sales and still be considerate with what the community wants. Yeah, and then again, everyone is at home right now, so I don't know if anyone remembers a movie called The Transporter. It's The Transporter is just one big ad for Audi, but nobody's got those kinds of budgets. But this is the time now for brands to invest in a lot of these people we see online, a lot of creative people that entertain people online. Find a way to work with them and create content for your viewers, for your audiences online. Not just hard selling and those what do you call them? Those messages, COVID messages. Um, Personally, I'm getting tired of this might just be me, but I'm fatigued. I'm really tired of the COVID messages. If we can find another way to do it or highlight maybe the other things, because this is another issue. We need to highlight the other things around COVID that the government is not really highlighting. Like, for example, here in Kwale, a few weeks ago, entertainment gave some locals an idea to start a food bank. This was from you, Samir. Thanks for joining, by the way. We had an idea to start a food bank here. So some guys who had the resources took the idea and ran away with it. But they couldn't have foreseen some of the challenges, which we, as people who've worked with brands, could foresee. But some of the challenges is one of the challenges is the communication around COVID-19. They had to work with the government, and some officials from the government came down here, health officials, and were telling people about who is bringing corona to Diani. And they were saying it's more likely to come from tourists and people from Nairobi. So to be honest with you, I was even feeling unsafe because someone was attacked and killed because they were suspected of having the virus, a local. But they were sending the message that any foreign, any person that's not from here is a potential threat to them. So instead of victims now, instead of being viewed as victims, people are now being viewed as criminals. So I think messaging around that should also be very strong. and not just telling people to wear masks and all that. And then of course there's the xenophobia. Yeah, I've seen on Facebook and I've seen it here as well. People laughing at Chinese people. I've seen people laughing at Chinese people in public here, and I've seen people attacking Chinese people on Facebook. It's very discouraging. I mean, there must be a way. We've got to find a way to get the government itself as the authority telling people that fear is not a cure. Yeah, we've lost more people from violence than the virus itself. So I don't know what brands can do about that, but as creative people, we need to work towards. We need to work on concepts that nobody else is working on.
I agree with you, Doug. I think as much as we are, asking the brands to stand up and be counted,
Yeah,
as individual, you have to reflect as well. As a creative, as a copywriter, what are you doing for yourself? Are you putting out the right content that can help? As you're saying, I think most of us are tired of the standard COVID-19 messages: wash your hands, do XYZ, coffee, do that. As you're saying, the emerging issues are coming out of it. Society is not accepting people back. If someone could create content around that, that would be really helpful.